It's time for tea. So we're going to get into the tea cards today to see what message we have for you right now. But there is something coming through about things that you're going to see either before this video or after this video, maybe even during this video, I don't know. But the first one that really sparked out to me was graffiti. Some kind of writing, like it could be a name, and the name might be significant to you, or letters in the name might be significant to you, but there's something about graffiti. I'm seeing like purples and blues with that. Also a dream catcher. It could be in like fairy colour, like pinks and things like that. It feels like it would be very standing out to you. So that's another significant one. And a wagtail bird. You know those little pied birds, they're black and white with a really long tail that wags. Those are your three confirmations of this video. So let's get into the astral house first of all. What type of reading is this? So if this doesn't resonate with you, you can just scroll on. Remember that this is my only account. I will never DM you first. So if anybody claiming to be me has done that to you, it is not me. Do not like them and report them, please. So we have wealth, but I want to know in what area of your life this wealth is talking about. In career. Wow. So we may have some information coming through here about your money, about things that are happening. Actually, before I get into the tea cards, I'm going to pick your runes around the energy of this. So what's happening in your career right now that you need to know? Okay. You might be feeling a bit stuck, maybe a little bit stagnant at this time, and you're being guided right now to just trust the process that you're in. So it's almost like you feel like you've put a lot of work in. I can see like the cogs turning. You've been doing a lot of graft, but it feels like it hasn't manifested in the way that you want yet. I can feel somebody that's a little bit sheepish around talking about it to friends and family. Maybe you're feeling like, oh, I feel like I'm not doing enough, or I'm not getting where I want to be with it. People keep asking the questions and you're like, I really don't want to talk about it. You're actually doing better than you think. Daggers is here to bring some kind of breakthrough. So today, as you're watching this video, could be very specific for you in a breakthrough in your career. So it's a very fast moving energy with daggers as well. And it does have the ability to like see time as an illusion. So it doesn't matter if you've been plugging away at your career for the past 10 years, 2 weeks, whatever it is. If it feels like it's been taking some time, that's about to change. I feel there's an opportunity that's coming in for you. I think this is why this video is coming through today. There's an opportunity to do with your career that is about to hit you, and somebody is almost there. I'm seeing like an ink pot actually, but it's almost like someone is there ready to send you a message about this. They haven't quite done it yet, but I feel like your intuition is telling you there's something about to pop off, there's something about to happen. What is this about your career? Okay, temporary situation. So if you feel like you're not sure whether to give it up or to continue with what you're doing, I feel like this is kind of saying to you, don't give up, because right now what you're going through is a temporary situation. It's not going to stay like this forever. Let's see what else we have for you on that. Okay, Bull, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. So right now isn't the time to be woe is me or feeling like you've got competition and you're being defeated. This is the time now for reaching out to the support that you've got around you, that you need. If for some reason this is about, you know, you don't feel you've got enough financial support, then maybe you need to reach out to places that can help you with that whilst you're building this up. Recognition and reward for merit. This is what you wanted to see. This is something significant for you. There's something that happens in my voice this morning, and I think I've figured out what it is. Something about Warner Brothers, and like, you know, Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd is specifically coming through in my head. So it's like that farm, he's a farmer, isn't he, trying to get the rabbit? There's something significant about that for somebody. It might be very, very specific. But there's something about Elmer Fudd with his gun chasing a rabbit. Maybe that song is relevant to you. That Run Rabbit. Okay. Maybe that's how you feel. Maybe you feel like you've got a gun to your head. And I feel like you're a very humorous person. So you use humour a lot to get through situations that feel very difficult for you. Keep doing that. It feels like you need to keep doing that. Now, psychic ability and trust your intuition. For some of you, your career may be to do with using your vision, your seer ability. And that might be why you sometimes question whether you're in the right direction, or if people are believing in you, or should I be doing this? You know, you might be feeling a little bit imposter syndrome, or, you know, am I a charlatan? That kind of thing. So there's this energy of you need to really trust in yourself, believe in yourself. That was the first rune that came out for you. So you need to make sure that you are believing in yourself in order for this to come together. What else can we tell you? Yeah. You are doing what you're doing with this career because you are spiritually guided by it. You are being guided into this direction. When you think back, how did I even get into this line of work anyway? How did I even get into doing this? Then you start to realise, like, actually, everything was aligning to that. All the experience you've had in your life that were external to your career seemed to align you to this. And what I'm going to say to you now is that this is how you know that you are truly meant to be doing spiritual work, because, and this could be, it doesn't have to be that you're doing tarot readings or anything like that. It could be through music. It could be through physical work that you do, but there's something guiding you spiritually. And how you know that you're on the right track is because it comes to you. Like, you're not having to reach out and ask people to do anything. You know, you're not saying to somebody like, come and have a reading with me, or come and have a massage with me, or a healing session with me, or come and read my book. People just want to. People are just coming to you. That's how you know that you're in that right track, that you're in that right alignment, and that you are trusting yourself. Now, with daggers and short journey, this is what I'm talking about. Where you're at right now isn't going to be forever. This is just a temporary situation. We had that as well, didn't we? That is where you're feeling a little bit stuck, but it's all part of the master plan. It's all part of the bigger picture. Don't allow yourself to get caught up on that. I can't unsee this. I've got Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person on the bottom there. I feel like you're dealing with something like that in the background that could be bringing you down a little bit, maybe blocking your energy. Just a tad on there. Okay, Pig and beware of greed. So this is about being careful of how much you share with other people, actually. Because there may be some people around you that they want to kind of utilise your gifts for their own gain. So you need to be careful of that. Be very aware of that. I do feel you may have lost some friends over this, or you may have had to separate yourself from people or situations or places to really focus on what's going on here. Yeah, shield, you need to defend yourself. People are going to be very jealous of what you're doing and how you're doing it. They don't know how you're doing it and they want to know. So let's get into the tarot cards now. What advice does tarot have for you on your next steps? Your next steps on here. Okay, King of Wands. What I'm getting from this is your next steps is to try and deflect any distractions of temptation. So I feel like for some of you, you may have, especially a masculine around you, that may be distracting you a little bit, pulling you away from your career a little bit, wanting to do things. But it feels like this energy, it's a temptation for you, and it's almost a compulsion for you. But it feels like it's taking you away from what you're trying to manifest. You know, you want to bring this in. Now, part of why this is coming out in your reading is because it is helping you to understand your ability to say no, your ability to say, actually, I'm going to discern what suits me right now, what will work for me right now, because the more you entertain this, you're not going to be triumphant with this career move that you're looking for. This is what's making you feel stagnant. And I feel like this is about you trusting yourself to do the right thing for you, okay? It's like imagining that you are a separate to yourself in a way, and like it's down to you to run the business. You wouldn't be copping off and doing things, would you, if it was someone else's business? 9 of Pentacles. This is you being self-made, standing on your own 2 feet. This is the energy that you're in. You have to make sure, this is what the message is about, making sure that you are doing that and not entertaining anything that is going to pull you away from that, okay? And the significant month for you is May. If you want to book a personalised reading about this, please do get in touch. Drop me a DM. Have a blessed day.